Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops at Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutations, as always, to the hopefully elect. God keeping Akwath, listening and learning, keeping the faith of our Lord Yahushai until we are redeemed. So back with two peoplesvoice.tv articles going into just how crazy and sick and just how blatantly wicked that the people that are in charge, which are the Edomites, they really now showing their true colors. You know what I'm saying? It's because as you can see the title of this article here, Biden rewrites Title 9 to protect LGBTQ plus. You know what I'm saying? Because what they're doing with this whole LGBT, you know what I'm saying? Remember, it started out with the L and the G, then they added the B, the T, they added the Q. You know what I'm saying? Now they're still continuing to add letters. All right, now the P is on there for pedo. Now they're trying to legalize and normalize sleeping with beasts. Sleeping with animals and things of that nature. All right, so this whole push to normalize this alphabet agenda is really to normalize wickedness, to normalize perversions in the earth, man. All right. This is what you're seeing. But they're rewriting this Title 9, which if you don't know what Title 9 is, let's go into that real quick. Let's yes, let's do that. It says here Title 9 is the most commonly used name for the landmark federal civil rights law in the United States that was enacted as part of the Education Amendment of 1972. The law was initially drafted to ensure equal opportunities for women in sports, but today it applies to all forms of sexual harassment and assault, domestic violence, dating violence, and stalking. Right? So this Title 9 was really put in place to protect against sexual offenses. You know what I'm saying? But now they're saying that this now equals gender identity. Okay, so we're going to get into this. It says here, the Biden administration has abolished Title IX as we know it, meaning that in Biden's liberal dystopia, S to the E to the X now equals gender identity. According to the mainstream media, the biggest change involves new recognition that Title IX protects LGBTQ plus students. However, this so-called protection comes at the cost of discriminating against natural-born women. Representative Virginia Foxx, and chair of the House Education and the Workforce Committee, said the new regulation threatens decades of advancement for women and girls. And what's going on right now? Right now, you actually have biological men that are transformed into women that are now allowed to compete in women's sports. I just seen the video the other day where it was a track race and there was a transformer. All right, mind you, this is a biological man, but he looks like a woman. But they let him run against in a women's. I think it was 100 meter race, and it was like when I tell you it was really sad. Which again it shows you that men and women are not equal. Okay, because he just pretty much dusted everybody. Like it wasn't even close. I'm talking, he was at least 50 feet in front of everybody else the whole of the race. Like it wasn't even close. But this is what you have going on. All right, so if this devil was to continue his rule, really there would be no such thing as biological women. All right, you could be born a man, and at birth, this devil, he would have the technology as he does now to turn you into the other sex. Okay, so if you don't know by now, the proof is in the pudding, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he's the devil. Okay, he comes in the authority of Satan. Okay, because this is not what a godly person would do, man. Okay, you wouldn't allow these types of laws. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't allow these types of perversions to exist within the earth. I mean, look at what's going on inside Hollywood. Like right now, you got just all of a sudden, right? You got this beef with Drake and Chris Brown. Now they talking about Kendrick and J. Cole and all these different other artists, which really it really doesn't matter. These things are being put out there, which again, it shows you that these entertainers, these people that are put out there in the forefront, they're all set up. They're all set up to keep you distracted. Okay, that's what they get paid big money to do. They get paid these big, you know what I'm saying? They get paid the big money to dumb you down, to keep you distracted. Because when you look at it, they're not pushing you anything that's really substantial. They're not pushing you anything that's righteous. You know what I'm saying? All they pushing is, sexual perversion, telling you to, what I'm saying, basically be disobedient, be contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? But these things are being thrown out there. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, you got multiple whistleblowers coming out telling you, well, they've been telling you that P to the E to the O activity in those circles is rampant. But Diddy's in the forefront. Okay, Drake and Kendrick Lamar and Chris Brown. These are the people that are being thrown out there. Okay, Jake's right. But what about the Epstein list, right? What about Epstein Island? Notice how since that whole thing was supposed to come out, now Diddy's been thrown. Now they've thrown Diddy under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Now all these other guys are being thrown out there to distract from what's really going on, man. Okay, which is that Hollywood is basically just a big, pedo ring. And this all ties into the article because they're repealing Title IX. All right, so they're going to the next level with this sexual perversion. All right, and there's also an article that came out as well that said that students or kids age from, like, I think it was 12 to 17. One in four, right? So grades like 9 through 12, like 1 in 4 now identify as non-heterosexual. So the generation that's coming up, they're going to be, they're not going to just be heterosexual. Like, that's not going to be a thing. Like just just men dealing with women, that's going to be considered weird in this world that Esau is creating. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, this is how it was in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? This is how it was in the days before the flood. Okay, everything was turned out, man. All flesh had corrupted his way, and it was prophesied, that at the coming of Yahweh Shai, that it would be as in the days of Noah. Okay, as in the days of Lot, man. This is exactly what you're seeing. Everything is turned out. So the youth now, they're not just gonna be straight heterosexual, man. Like they're gonna be completely turned out. You see, and this is why the Lord had to bring the flood. All right, this is why Yahweh Bashmel Shai had to bring the flood, man, because everything was just through. You see? So yeah, the Lord had to destroy men, women, and children, because guess what? That young generation at that time before the flood, they would have grown up to be even more wicked than their parents. All right. So everyone had to be destroyed, save Noah, his 3 sons, and their wives, and the animals that were aboard the ark. All right, that's who the Lord saw fit, which that was the remnant at that time. Well, guess what? The same thing is going to happen now, man. See, because this world is just completely wicked. All right, and it also shows you that man of sin, okay, which is the Edomite. You see, he's being revealed. He can't hide himself no more. The final rule dumps kerosene on the already raging fire that is Democrats' contemptuous culture war that aims to radically redefine sex and gender. So this is what it's always been about. Okay, this whole alphabet agenda was basically about redefining what sex and gender is. Okay, and we know that Yahweh Bashmel Shai, he's not the author of confusion. All right, the Lord set up everything in the beginning in its proper order. Okay, which is that the man, he's supposed to be the head. The woman is under the man. Okay, she's supposed to be a helpmeet unto the man, which means she's supposed to serve the man. Okay, the man is supposed to be the Lord to that woman, and the woman serves the Most High through her man. All right, and of course the children under the woman, underneath the man. Okay, that's the proper order. Okay, men and women are supposed to come together and bring forth more life. See, but under the rulership of the devil, under the rulership of E, he says no. It's cool for two men to be together. It's cool for two women to be together. It's cool for a man and his dog to have relations. Okay, that's what the devil is pushing into you, man. Which that's not profitable to life on the earth. That's detrimental to life on the earth, man. All right, and going to Habakkuk 2:5, it says that what he is as death. You see, so when you look at this whole alphabet agenda, it all leads to death. Okay, and this all plays into that Depop agenda that they want to maintain humanity at or below 500 million. So if you push everybody to be moles, right, then hey, that's what you're gonna get. Okay, if men and women don't come together and create more life, okay, which that's against the agenda of the elites, then there's going to be a severe population decline. Okay, this is why they're pushing these things, man. All right, and they're changing the laws to suit that. Riley Gaines, former swimmer and prominent defender of women's same-sex spaces, explains the new Biden administration Title IX rewrite means biological males can take academic and athletic scholarships from women. See that? That's complete madness, man. And let me read this in Daniel 7:25. Okay, let's go to the blue letter. Daniel 7 in verse 25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High." Now that he, okay, this is speaking about Esau Edom. Okay, because as of this moment, Esau Edom, he's in charge over the earth. Okay, he is in the position of rulership over all the nations. All right, so he has the authority to speak great words against the Most High. Okay, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. So yeah, he has worn out the Israelites. Okay, just constantly drilling you every single day, taxing you nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Increasing everything around you while not increasing your wages so that you can live. You know what I'm saying? Just bogging you down with BS all day long. Yeah, he has indeed worn out the saints. And think to change times and laws. And is this not what he has done? Okay, it literally says that he has rewritten Title IX. So Title IX is basically now null and void. It doesn't apply anymore. Okay, which, again, this shows you that Esau, he truly has the power, because he has the power to put laws in place, and he also has the power to repeal these laws and make whatever law that he wants to make to suit what he wants to do. You see? So this just is also to let you know that persecution is coming as well. All right, because this man can drop a law tomorrow that says, hey, anyone that disagrees with our plans and what we want to do, you can be put to death or you can be thrown in jail. All right, he can pass a law like it's nothing and just make it happen. You see? And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times in the dividing of time. Yeah, so right now, we've been given into the hands of the devil, okay? And his dominion reigns supreme on the earth. This is why the whole earth is under a satanic vibration, because the devil, okay, Esau Edom, he's in charge, all right? So, yeah, so now, biological men can take scholarships from women. All right, and for you women out there that trusted in Esau, that really believed that this man loved you and that he was here to help you. Look, man, it's clear now that it was never really about helping you. Okay, Esau basically weaponized the woman against the man to fulfill his agenda of depopulation and chaos. All right, because if men and women can't get along, life cannot come forth and things begin to be stagnated. Okay, now what you have very few real men left in this world. Really, now what you have is effeminate, men. Okay, or you got sissy boys, like how they call them, or what I'm saying, you just got straight up moles, man. That's what you have now. Okay, a lot of these men out here, swing both ways. You know what I'm saying? But that's normal in this society, man. You know what I'm saying? That's normal here. You know? Like I'm pretty sure in today's time, like you would find very few men that are seriously heterosexual like that. Most of these guys out here are just straight up moles, man. All right? And really don't have no shame about it. But again, this is what you have when the devil is in charge. All right? It says here, furthermore, biological men will have full access to bathrooms, locker rooms, and other private spaces designated for women only. Under the Biden administration's rewrite, biological men could also be housed in dormitory rooms with women and girls, and institutions, including schools and colleges, must require the use of, quote, preferred pronouns in line with the chosen gender identity of transgender people. So basically what that means, if a biological man who is transformed to look like a woman, if he, or yeah, so if he was, this all this shit is crazy, man. This is just all madness. But if he wants to be called a she, if that's his preferred pronoun, then you must refer to him as that, or else you're offending the law. Which, fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. I don't give a damn, man. If you born a man, then you a man to me. I don't give a damn about none of that. Okay, but this is Esau. Changing times and laws. All right. If the guidelines above are ignored or even questioned, check it out. Then the offender can be charged with harassment. See, so if you don't agree with their bullshit, then they're gonna charge you with being an offender. You see that? Even though, this is crazy, man. Even though you're a biological man, you got an Adam's apple, okay? You got a deep voice. You know what I'm saying? All you got the whole nine, like you got a rod in between your legs, but you want somebody to call you a she. And if you disagree with that, then you're in offense. The controversial rewrite was proposed nearly 2 years ago, but it's been delayed by a comment period that drew 240,000 responses. You see? So even though this is deeply unpopular with majority of people, they're still going to force this on the people. You know what I'm saying? So, this is Esau Edom for you, man. Okay, this is why the earth is in need of new rulership, because the rulership of E ain't it. All right, everything is turned out and just getting worse and worse by the day, man. Okay, the rulership of E is putting demons on people, man, like you've never seen before. But let's go here, because this ties into it as well. UN report declares, quote, children can consent to S to the E to the X with adults. All right, so now basically what they're doing is they're taking away the age of consent, and they're saying that, yeah, a child doesn't need permission to engage with an adult. Now they can, freely consent to do that. You see what I'm saying? So there is no age barrier no more. They're just saying, hey, we're just going to straight up legalize being a P, E to the D to the O. All right. Children under the legal age of consent can, quote, consent to X with adults, and PED philia must be decriminalized across the world, according to a disturbing new report from the United Nations. And this is why the Most High, he's going to destroy all these nations, man, because they're all in line with this agenda. You know what I'm saying? So these heathen, man, they're just completely disgusting. You know, they're just straight up weirdos, man. So we don't really gotta get too deep into it, but you see what's going on. All right, which once again, who's pushing these things? This is E. Okay, this is the devil, man. Let's go to Isaiah. Y'all know what I'm about to get. Isaiah 3:9. It says here, the show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. You see that? So we're in a day and time now where the powers that be and even the common people, they are declaring their sin as Sodom. So what does that mean? That means that people are out here, they're loud and they're proud to be homosexuals. Okay, they don't think there's anything wrong with it. They think it's just a lifestyle, that everything's all good. Okay, they don't care that the Bible says that it's wrong. They're going about how they feel. You see, this is why it says they hide it not. Now, there used to be a time where they would hide it. There used to be a time when being a Mo, that was a shameful thing. You know, they would call it being in the closet. See, but now they've long came out the closet. Now they just jumping out the damn house and screaming in the streets what they all about with no shame. But what does the Bible say? It says woe unto their soul, which means that woe, the word woe goes into destruction. So destruction unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So the latter end of these people that live this way is going to be destruction. Okay, destruction is going to come unto their soul. And this destruction is being prepared by Yahweh Shema Shai as we speak, man. Okay, famine is being prepared. Wars are, brewing. Pestilence and diseases are coming. Or matter of fact, are already here. And guess what? It's going to come to take out these wicked people. So when you start to see people drop in the thousands and the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands even, okay, just know that that's their judgment. Okay, just know that this is the, this is the reward for their wickedness. Okay, because they rewarded evil unto themselves with these wicked and perverse lifestyles, man. Okay, that are contrary to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Ephesians 6:12. Okay, let's go there. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, so you may see now, just to clarify, yeah, men are pushing this thing. Okay, so flesh and blood human beings, okay, which are mainly the Edomites, they are pushing these perverse actions upon the earth. But really, where is it coming from? Okay, this is spiritual wickedness in high places. But these vessels, okay, these vessels are being used to carry out this spiritual wickedness. All right, so it's really not the flesh and blood man, that is the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's the spirits operating within them. Okay, which the Edomites, they're the chosen vessel that are being used by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to push these perversions, because the prophecy must be fulfilled of the man of sin being being revealed in this time. Okay, so with them pushing these unrighteous decrees, these straight up weirdo laws, this is putting a spotlight on them that, they're really and truly the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, because everything that they do, that they push, is contrary to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. And as we just read in Isaiah, they declare their sin as Sodom, and they hide it not. Okay. But yeah, man, this is all spiritual wickedness this coming down from high places. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that these elites that run these, um, certain organizations, whether it be the WEF or the World Health or NAMBLA, you know what I'm saying? All these people, man, they're all about the same things. Okay, this is why you're seeing this push to normalize these sexual perversions all around the earth. You see? Because this is what they're about, right? They're not about anything righteous. They're not about being upright. Okay, the scriptures tell you that the spirit which is lifted up in him, we're talking about Esau, is not upright. So Esau, this is why he's gonna have to be completely destroyed. No mercy for the Edomites because they just can't get right. That's just what it is. 2 Corinthians 4:4. All right, matter of fact, let me just start at 3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Verse 4, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Which who is the God of this world? The God of this world is Satan. Okay, because remember when Hashatan took Yahweh up on that high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the earth, right? Satan said, what? I'll basically give you all the riches of the kingdoms, all the glory of them, if you just bow down and worship me. So that tells you what? Okay, that Satan, through Esau has been given authority over all the kingdoms of the planet Earth. Okay, this is what this is why this wicked vibration is being pushed, man. Because it's Satan is the god of this world. Okay, he is his mo is what reigns supreme at this time. This is why righteous laws are not being upheld in the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is why everything is mourning and suffering. Okay. Blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. You see? So the people of this world, they're completely blinded by the wiles of the devil. Okay, they don't have the full armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord is really not dealing with these people anyway. So, they've all been blinded. They're all given over unto their own lusts, unto their own wickedness, ultimately for the purpose that they should be destroyed. Because it says in the Apocrypha to let the multitude of them which were born in vain perish. So the vast majority of the people on this earth, they were pretty much born to be destroyed. Okay, and especially Esau. Esau, he's that vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. You see? This is why the Edomites, they're known as what? The border of wickedness, the son of perdition, the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. You know what I'm saying? So Esau, he was created to be destroyed, but before he is destroyed, the Lord had him set up to complete, certain tasks on the earth, which is to fulfill that of being the wicked. Okay, to permeate a wicked vibration that is anti-Hamashiach upon the earth. And this is exactly what you see, because this is coming from what? The United Nations. So the United Nations of the earth is declaring that children can consent to X with adults. All right. So the nations of the earth, they're clearly the enemies of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Because the Lord is not with this, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not with what these people are doing. But destruction is soon going to come to them. All right. Just, know and believe that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out here. Hopefully this lesson was edifying, encouraging through the Rakah Kedash. In closing, call halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakah Kedash. And until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect.